Hey guys, what's up? It's Jen with the Next Gen podcast. It is 4/27/22. I am back in Sacramento. I had such a wonderful time in Humboldt. It is so beautiful up there. You think car camping. Man, you are saving on hotel. You are uh saving on not being comfortable, so you get up early as fuck because you're like, are the cops gonna come and like knock on my window at any moment? And the reason I was car camping was because I got in a fight with my dad and I just left, and I still wanted to be up there. I still had some things to do and be able to see. So I just said, let's just car camp. Car camped in Shelter Cove in a spot that specifically said no camping because I'm that bitch. And if you go late and leave early, you could probably get away with it, which I did. And I was going to buy a trailer and just trailer myself around California. For some reason, it didn't work out. I'm kind of grateful because hauling a trailer around California is about 10 times more expensive than just having my Toyota Tacoma. So I'm really happy that didn't work out. And I want to let you guys know if things don't work out, be happy about it because you're saving. I was like, you can't just pull up with a trailer and park for free. Like when you have a trailer, you're going to be paying money. So super happy that didn't work out. Also got to sleep in Clear Lake. Oh my God. You guys think Clear Lake is a tweaker town, and it is. And so is Sacramento. Like when I was car camping in these other areas, I'm like, this is safer than car camping in Sacramento, which I've also done because there's only rich people up in Clear Lake, and there's only rich people in Shelter Cove. If your broke ass is trying to go down there, you ain't going up the hill because your broke ass can't even afford a fucking car. So actually, sleeping in Clear Lake on top of the hill was safer than sleeping in Sacramento. Why? Because when you kind of search around, there's some really nice parts of Clear Lake that we just don't know about. Like on the lake with your own fucking dock and your own like $2 million house, which in Sacramento would be like 500,000. Oh my gosh, Clear Lake. What? Why haven't we been educated about this? Plus, I got a pumice stone, a volcanic pumice stone that I want to use. I don't know where it is, but I'll let you guys know about that. And I actually went into the water. I put my feet in the water. Is Clear Lake clear? No, there's some algae in there. Oh man. Shelter Cove. I've never seen houses that big in my life. When you're driving, you're like trying to calculate how big that house is as you're driving by. And then you look at, and then like, there's a lot. How much is that lot for sale? Because I'm selling lots at 10, 20, 30, 40, $1 million. A lot in Shelter Cove. I mean, you want to see some wealth? There's so many wealthy pockets of California that are like off the beaten path and beautiful. So super happy to kind of squat and look at them. I've been checking all y'all out, okay? And you guys are doing a great job. They're they have these lots in Shelter Cove that are just like my Clear Lake lots where it's just like 45 degrees. Like, how did you even put your sign on that piece of property? Because like it's like this. And how are you gonna sell that? I don't know. Unless you put a million yards of like fill dirt or you build a house on stilts. I don't know. I don't know how you're going to do that. I guess those are the two ways. I just solved your problem for you. So, anyways, had a great time. I was a rude cunt all week, and people loved it. had the mohawk going. It's starting to fade out. I've gotten rid of that conditioner that makes it super pink and kind of letting the roots go in. And so we're just going to let it grow out and have it brown with pink tips. I thought I was going to do a purple and pink split, which I still may do, but right now I'm just loving the pink tips. And I shaved my head in the back of my truck. Savage. When you're off grid, you guys ever think about apocalypse and being off grid? Because I felt like I was apocalyptic training this last week. Okay, no power. They do have water. They all have springs. No electricity. And you had to, get your own food. Would you be able to survive if everything just went to shit? And that's what I do when I go see my dad up in Humboldt, is just kind of like live off grid. And would I be able to survive? I'm always training for it because it's like I feel like I live the apocalypse. So really got into firewood. I was like, you know what? As long as you have firewood, you could be good, because you could sell the firewood. You have the firewood for you, and you can, if you have a lot of firewood, you can actually make it as a fence for the zombies not to come into your property. So I got everyone's firewood like dialed in. I got my dad. Said, well, I've really been into pallets. And after I did that pallet fence at the 4155 Fell Street property, I'm like, I love pallets. Let's see what we could do with pallets. Everybody has pallets. And we built this great pallet fire storage for my father. And then he built another one for our neighbor. I would do it as your fence line on your property on the outside. So that way, if there was a fire and all the fire burned, it would be away from your property. Number 2, you can make it like a fence. Number 3, you see how much wood you have. Number 4, if neighbors want some, they could take some or you could charge them. Number 5, cord of wood. Do you guys even know how much a cord of wood goes for? Or anything about the wood market? What I like about firewood is that it heats you multiple times. When the tree falls or when you cut a tree, it's really, really loud and your adrenaline starts going. Then chopping up the tree, that warms you. And then stacking the wood, that warms you. And then putting it in the fireplace, that warms you. And then cleaning out the fireplace and trying not to burn the house down. So it actually warms you like 5 times. My name is Jennather. I do identify as Jennather, which would be another great selling point for selling wood. As well as I'm really pissed off that California catches on fire. Maybe we should do a little bit better fucking fire control. Maybe people should be clearing their fucking property. And Clear Lake actually has gotten on to so many of my clients about this. And I'm like, the fire department isn't doing a good job. CDF isn't doing a good job. California shouldn't catch on fire every year. We should get this under control. And I'll take it on as my own personal responsibility that California will not catch on fire as your real estate agent, because when houses burn down, people can't live in them. Look at the Paradise community. My broker up there is literally buying pieces of land for $1. Let's keep the values of homes high. Let's protect our homes a little bit better. Let's be a little bit more educated about fire danger. What really freaked me out also was that we didn't get any rain until I did go up to Humboldt. We got dumped on, but we're still in a drought. Like, we really, really, really need to be fire conscious this year and every year. And I'm excited. I'm all about it. Let me pick up a chainsaw. Let me pick up a wood splitter. You want to see me get a 6-pack? Yeah, let me talk to these firefighters. Let me talk to CDF. Let me help you put out a fire. I don't want California to catch on fire anymore. And that's a 50-year fucking plan. The fact that no one else is saying this means this job's just for me. Okie, volunteer position. Nothing would make me happier than to scream out and bitch out the California Fire Department. because all of those guys are super, super hot and ripped, and just got to let them know about my fiery side. I'm a little sniffly. I don't know. I've just been exhausted. You think car camping is cool until like you lay down horizontally and you're like, oh, this is what civilization is like. Oh, you get to take a shower. Oh, you don't have to worry about anybody rolling up on you. You don't get the best views. But, you know, what you gonna do? Okay, well, that's my update. I am alive and well. I'm supposed to be at this metaverse conference. I am just too tired. I'll probably go tomorrow and the next day and meet a bunch of geeks that make a lot of money. My new sugar daddies. Okay, I'm gonna put on my face and I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you're having a great day. I'm going through a firewood phase and I want to sell enough firewoods for me to buy the land. I think that's where we're going right now. Plus other multiple streams of income, but this one, you always need something that like gets you in shape. I loved being outdoors in the woods, and I'm ready to save California from catching on fire. If I got to buy all the land that catches on fire, I'll do that too. I mean, I just found something that I'm really passionate about and that I could put in my 50-year planner, you know? And then some of my friends up there were also selling firewood too, and it's totally possible. I mean, I don't mean to sound offensive, but there's one guy, it's always like these guys that I'm like, there's nothing, life has nothing for you. You're just a fuck up. Like, what are you gonna do with your life? And they're like, I'm selling firewood. And I was like, oh, I want to sell firewood. It's like always, it's not really like, okay, I don't know. It's always the underdogs that I'm like, even if I gave you a 50-year planner, like your life would still be fucked up. And they're like, oh, Jen, yeah, I'm already more successful than you. And I'm like, oh, cool, teach me your ways. I shouldn't judge, but I did. And my bad. My bad. I'm still gonna do it better than you, but like, that's cool. Anyways, I'm kind of a fucked up person, and you already knew that. Last thing I want to talk about is, how did your April go, and how is your May gonna go? Talk to me. Was your April good? My April was fucking amazing. It's still going on and it's still amazing. And is your May gonna go even better? One person said that their April was really hard and like they couldn't get stuff done. And I was like, this is my post today. This is what inspired it. He was like, we live in a vibrational universe and you should just be at the vibration of where you want to be. And just be satisfied. Just be satisfied with all your goals being accomplished before May even starts. I mean, you ever go to school and then there's like that kid in the front row center that's just like killing it, doesn't really work that hard, and is always up the teacher's ass and like getting you guys extra credit? That was me. Now that I'm not in school, we're just doing this for life. So like, when you buy the 50-year planner and I'm like, what are your goals? I'm gonna be like, just pretend that you've already achieved them. Like, be at the vibrational match, because we are all vibrational beings. And just watch it fall into your lap. I mean, can it get easier? Probably. It gets easier when you get rid of all your bullshit in your mind and just like, I'm just here to live my best life and I'm just gonna vibe at that. Like, that's where we're at. That's your tip of the day. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later. Hope you're having a fabulous day. And I have a new cover coming out for May. It's the family tree. It says 50-year planner. My advertisement isn't on the back. And then the 50-year planner black cover edition is going up to $100 because I feel like my ex-boyfriend couldn't afford the $20 50-year planner. Some people can't. Okay, maybe you should just take out a piece of paper and write out your goals. And one of your goals should be to have $20 to buy the planner. But if you aren't even there, I mean, does it even matter? So like $100, and I kind of just want to do that more for my business people, because like business people, they have $100 and they're ready. They have their goals. Like this is what it's made for. It's not made for people that live at home, that don't have any drive, that don't really care. It's made for people that are driven, ambitious, and ready to fucking kill it. And that's actually another reason why I'm raising the price, because the more you invest in yourself, the more you're going to get out of it. So maybe I've just been pricing it too low, which I mean, it happens. So I'm definitely going to try out some different price points. And if you guys want to see, let's see. I want to share with you the different covers if you're interested. If you've been watching me this long, I don't see why not. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. If you made it this far, you into it. Okay. So this is KDP. I have this one, so it's like the princess edition. I have this one, it's a white cover. I gotta go. I got like Find Your Prince, like kind of a love edition. And none of these have my advertisement on them. This is another, I guess I was going through something where I was like, am I looking for a king? Is this what I'm doing? Look at it. This is like a heart and roses. Ew. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, I'm not really a lover. I'm more of a findom. But for the people out there that are like, I want to find my king or I want to find my queen, like, we might be going more, because a lot of people ask me for relationship advice and I'm single. Please don't take any from me. This is what we're coming out next month in May. I've already ordered 50 and I'll be handing them out to people. Oh, I love this one. I should do one based on the zodiac too. Oh, such a good idea. Such a good idea. See how when you're in your highest self, like you come out with really, really good ideas. Zodiac 50-year planners. Oh, money right there. Because y'all know I'm a Pisces, right? That's why I'm so crazy. Okay, so May, I don't know which one's going to come out in June, July, August. So June, July, August, September, October, November. And every month we'll come out with a horoscope one. Oh, I do not sound good. But I'm kind of recovering from my trip. So what y'all think? You got these are all based on $19.99 today. Oh, actually, this one's $24.99 because it costs a little bit more when you kiss a frog. $21.99. I have 20 pages of planners. We're not going over that today. Cool. Okay. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the Next Gen podcast. This is what's next in Gen World.